Hello world, my name is Silver Draconis and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. In the last episode, we wrote a poem by picking words off a page, and we impressed Yuri, which is the one I wanted to impress. Everyone else, I don't care if it impresses or if they like it. I'm just happy that Yuri likes it, because Yuri's the one I'm going after, because I like Yuri. I figured since it's a dating sim, I ought to pick who I'm going after first, so let's just get straight into it, I guess. We gotta pick who to show our poem to next. I think I'm gonna go with Sayori. I have a feeling Natsuki is not gonna like our poem because Natsuki seems to like cute things. Hey, Sayori. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Silva! Oh, thank you. Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, no kidding. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. I haven't talked to Natsuki, so... Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. I'm glad I read that fast enough. I clicked. It's a Silva poem. And that makes me feel extra special. It feel extra special, not me. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, it's just the fact that you're actually participating, dude. Come on. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Silva. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. No, probably not. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hey, as long as you tried, no poem is bad. If you put your effort into it, it'll be good no matter what. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Ah, that was lovely. That was like, I really like that one. That was simplistic and lovely. I like seeing the different styles of writing. I really like reading people's poetry because I feel it says a lot about them. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. It's still really good. That means you waited until you got your inspiration. It's really nice. I like it. It's bubbly and happy. And simplistic. It reminds you of the little happiness in life. You can't just answer a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. That's fine. It's still really good. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. Oh, come on, dude. It was awesome. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I do it all the time. I really should get in a better habit of it. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. That was really good. I liked how it felt. It is like, kind of reminds me of the little nice things. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright. So next, we are going to show our poem to Natsuki. Because I have a feeling Natsuki is probably not going to like our poem. Because Natsuki seems to like cute things. And we wrote our poem all about not cute things. Huh? Silva, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Hey, come on. I am taking this seriously just because you don't like my poem. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, yeah, but I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Yeah! Shut up, Natsuki. Painful to think about. Poems are for everyone. As long as you put in effort, it's fine. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. It is cutesy! Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Very simplistic, cutesy. That's decent. Doesn't have a lot of... There doesn't have a lot of meaning behind it, it seems like. In these last few lines, maybe, but... It's nice, still. Any poem is a good poem. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. It's not bad! Just because it's not my style of poetry doesn't mean it's bad. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am being honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. No, simple poems are great. Lord knows I would love to be able to write simple, nice shit like that. It always comes out stupid, though. So people don't even take my writing seriously. It's good. As long as you're trying, it's good. And even if it's not good, at least you tried. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Exactly! Hey, me and my dude are on the same page for once. Woo! Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. People write different. People draw different. People do everything different. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, those last few lines are really nice. Like, it was just all simple and shit, and then it's like, people can try, but that's about it. It's like, ah, wow. Simple, straight, and to the point. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I understand. But there are other nice things about simple writing that puts more weight in the wordplay. Like, I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, I like it when people do that. They build up the rhyme scheme, and then it just kind of... Yeah, it switches around. Sorry, I'm talking so much about the different poetry in these few episodes. I apologize, but that was one unit I really enjoyed in English, just writing poetry, and I used to write poetry all the time. I haven't written it in a while. but I really enjoy it. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. And me and my dude are back desynced. It's fine. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Oh, come on. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud of that, then I won't take it away from her. Yeah, good shout. Alright, then the last one is Monica. I had a feeling she wouldn't like our poem, but it's cool. Hi, Silva. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Exactly! It's like, yeah, I'll do that! Fuck, I'm never doing that. Oh my god. People talking. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Well, or that, I guess. Never mind. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Silva. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I really wish I could read my own damn poem! Great job, Silva. Hey, thank you. 3 out of 4 people liked it. That's not bad. And Yuri really liked it. Heck yeah. Even when I'm just picking words off a page. Master poet up in here. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Thank you. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's an interesting way to look at it. That's not very fair. Oh, got a hiccup. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, she does! That was the entire plan. Plus, I just like writing in that sort of style. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. I wish I could write like that, but I have a feeling it comes out more simplistic than I want. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuring Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, especially Natsuki. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. I won't. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha, it's a dating sim. Haha. That was a weird laugh that I made, but we're gonna go with it. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah. Don't worry, it's not very good. Again! Don't put yourself down. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let me read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Ooh. I like that. Ah. I love that blend of, like, something that, like, happened in real life and then it going into deeper meaning. I love that. I know there's probably a more technical word for it, but Lord knows I can't remember technicalities for the life of me. But I really like that. Ah. That is awesome. I wish I had more ways to describe how I liked it, but I was never very good at that. I was good at writing, but not explaining why I liked this or that or the other thing. So what do you think? I loved it. It was awesome. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Yeah! That's exactly what you call it. It's freeform poetry. I love freeform poetry. That's my favorite kind to write. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, I can't really give feedback that well either. We're in the same boat, my man. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Yeah, it's nice to write without constraints. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Well, it's fine. Go ahead, ramble all you want. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never have any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Yeah, that's always the best that I found when poems. If I think too hard about doing one thing or another, it doesn't come out. So I splat a bunch of ideas on the paper, and if I find one I like, I run with it, and suddenly my brain is just spewing ideas faster than my hand can keep up with. Though again, I haven't done that in a while. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, no problem. That was awesome. This was awesome! I got to read a bunch of poetry in different styles. Best game. Best game. Poetry reading sim, 2018. 2017, technically, but in like a couple months it's 2018. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Since everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Dude, it's fine! At least I assume it's fine. I didn't actually get to read the poem. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Yeah, it seems like their poem styles fit. Seems like Sayori and Monica are good friends. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Their poem styles are vastly different. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Yeah, their poem styles are exceedingly different. They're like opposite ends of the spectrum. What's with the language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the style is simplistic. It seems almost childish in a way. Especially compared to, I guess, her typical standard of writing. But it doesn't mean it's bad. Yeah, the language, I guess. The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? Oh, boy. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Silva did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Hey, you didn't let her critique yours, you don't critique hers. You guys agree to disagree. You both don't like each other's styles? It's fine. People can be different. And Silva liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so interested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh, God. Can I stop this? Can I intervene? Please. Silva, do something. And maybe you're just jealous that Silva appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was so full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Silva started showing up. Oh my god, what the... Natsuki, you're out of line! Seriously! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I can't do their voices at the same time. I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me and they just noticed I was standing there. Guys, seriously! Both poems were good! Everyone has their own writing styles, it's fine. Can I just talk to them instead of my idiot character being dumb? Silva. She's just trying to make me look bad. No, it's fine. It's fine. Look, it doesn't matter. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Well, because you can derive multiple meanings from it, and sometimes people find it more expressive to state things in abstract ways. The meanings should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Well, people reading it have different opinions on writing. Not everyone is going to read it and take it the same way. Heck, even your poem, people would probably look at your poem and think it's cutesy. Simply because of the writing style, without actually looking into the deeper meaning behind it. Help me explain that to her, Silva. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You must understand that, right, Silva? I understand both your points of views. It's poetry, damn it! Why are we fighting? Poetry is an expressive form of... Oh my god. Well... Don't make me choose between one or the other. Please, dear God, let me say that both of them are good. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh my god, are you serious? I can't just say both? I can't say both. I can either call on Sayori, which these two both won't like, and Sayori probably will. I can say Yuri, which Yuri will like. I can say Nats. It's poetry! Why are you forcing me to choose which one is better? I mean, yes, I like the more complex, expressive words, but that doesn't mean that the other form of poetry isn't valid or a good style. For fuck's sake! Poetry is about expressing yourself in the way you want to express yourself. There's no wrong way to do it! There isn't! The only way I can think of that would be wrong is if you're trying to write a sonnet and you don't follow the rules, but that's why freeform poetry exists, so you can write without constraints of rules. And like prose and stuff. Come on, guys! Don't make me do this! Ugh! I'm gonna choose Yuri because I'm trying to go after Yuri, and I know dating sims, you gotta get this shit early, but this is ridiculous! I do prefer the more complex style of writing, but it doesn't mean that— ugh, fuck. Fuck it. Fine. Wait, what? That's not what I did. I said Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Okay, so I can still say that I like their poem. You shouldn't pick fights just because someone else's opinion is different. Yeah, there we go. That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. Thank you! I love you, my character! Thank you! Oh! That's why Natsuki feels threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh. But, Natsuki, you took it way too far. You did take it pretty dang far. I mean, it wasn't cool that she dismissed her poem, but you took it a bit farther. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did! It was her that... Natsuki, that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think that you should too? Ugh. Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. Spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki suddenly snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. Oh man, poetry shouldn't cause this kind of... On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. No! Don't do that! I liked your poem! Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, I don't hate you. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. I don't. Honestly, it was just a bad situation that got blown way out of proportions. I don't think anyone was in the right or wrong at that point. Well, alright, I believe you. Good. Thanks, Silva. You're too kind. At least me and my character are on the same page about, like, it doesn't matter. It's poetry. Express yourself how you want. You guys shouldn't be fighting over this. Huh. I'm really thankful to have you as part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said. Don't, please. It's fine. We don't have to bring it up. Believe me, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. About, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. It's fine. You don't need to justify yourself, and even if you did, I wouldn't care. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's your body. You can look how you want. I don't really care. Or maybe my character does. I don't know. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Dude! Well, whatever. Well, never mind that. Yeah, let's leave this. It's fine, Yuri. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go make some tea. Yeah, that sounds good. Good idea. Make it up for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. Well, we finished everyone's poem, and we found out that some people are more stickler about style than others, but honestly, and I'm putting this out there to everyone in the world, if you write with feeling, whether it be poetry or a story, or if you draw with feeling, digital, paint, crayon, it doesn't matter. It makes it good because you tried and you put your effort into it. As long as you're trying and you genuinely, like, are putting your feeling into it, then it's gonna be good, no matter how it looks. Just go out there and make things, and don't be worried about what other people think, because the fact that you put effort into it, that you put your heart into it, makes it already amazing. There's so many different styles of art, music, poetry, writing, that no one is ever gonna completely please everyone. It's impossible. So just go out there, make your own things, have fun. Don't be so stickler about. I guess don't worry about style and like this one's better than the other, because it's not. They're all equally good in their way. But anyway, I'm rambling again. This is gonna be the end of this episode then. I've been going on and I ended up rambling a lot in between what they were saying. Sorry about that, but I get passionate about this kind of stuff. In the next episode, we will, I guess, just continue on, finding out what's going on now that the poetry thing is done. Maybe we'll end up writing more poetry. Who knows? It ought to be cool. But yeah. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. If you got any tips or tricks or anything you want to see me do, comments down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!